Hello, everybody. My name is Ms. Borland. Welcome to HIP, Personal Life Management, which I also from time to time will refer to as Adulting 101 because that's really what this course is. I will be creating video recordings kind of like this. Sometimes you'll see my face, sometimes you won't, depending on the type of the recording. But for today, I figured so you know what I look like and what I'm all about, and just to get the course rolling, here I am. So what you can see on the screen here is the landing page for Personal Life Management. There's nothing really going on here yet because yes, I am recording this early on and none of our announcements have been posted. But let's just flip this to student view so we can see what it would look like from your side. So when you first get into our Brightspace Classroom, you'll come to this main page. Announcements will appear here. And yes, they will appear daily. So every day there will be an announcement. Sometimes it'll just be a reminder saying, hey, still working on XYZ, continue going. Some days it'll be an introductory to a new thing, and there will sometimes be video recording similar to this. Sometimes it'll just be written instructions, but it'll be here every day. In a moment, Actually, let's look at it now. So if we go in, there's no announcements here, but in a moment I will go back to the teacher view just so you can see what our first announcement will look like. If we move to the right side of the page over here, office hours and contact infos. So my office hours where I'm available responding to your emails every day or will be between the 8:55 a.m. to the 10:10 a.m. Time frame. The school that I am working out of is a late start, so that's actually the start of period 1 for that school. So some of you who are part of Thames Valley, or maybe if you're an out of board and you're like, hey, my school starts way earlier, I'm sorry, but this is when I'm available and when things will start to be posted. So you will not be able to access like assignments or quizzes or discussion boards until that 8:55 start time. My email is here. It is the e-learning email, which is through Brightspace. So you will need to become familiar with using this messaging alert system to email me when you have comments, questions, concerns about things, because this is the one I will respond to the fastest. And there's even a reminder down here that says must be through Brightspace email in case you forget. If you try to take this email and use your board email, your personal email, whatever, it will not come through. Right off the hop, because I know people will be asking, culminating and or an exam. There's no exam for this class, and your culminating is worth 30% of your final mark. And don't worry, we will be breaking this down throughout the course, so it's not one big overload at the very end. If we keep scrolling down here, you see if you need a to-do list, we have a checklist in the nav bar to help us out. We'll look at that in a second. And then there's this grade support Google form. So the grade support Google form is really there to help you if you're like, man, I got a 75 on this assignment. I thought I deserved an 85. You go to the grade support Google form, fill it out, go through, check off, answer the questions, and then I do take those into consideration when looking at potentially adjusting your grade. So when you ask, hey, can I redo an assignment? You totally can, but trying to be a little bit mindful of your time and not falling behind. This grade support Google form is kind of a quicker, more concise way of redoing the assignment, if you will. So take a look at that. So that's what our main page looks like. Up top here, you have your nav bar. Content, you will find a few things in there. I will refer to it as we go through, but right now it will be empty just because the course hasn't officially started yet. Assignments, this is where if you would click here, you will notice everything will come in. So there is an introductory to HIP assignment for you to complete, and it will open on that start date of September 4th at 8:55 a.m. Quizzes, if I ever refer to having to do a quiz, it'll appear here. And once again, there's a get to know you. Discussion boards will be really popular in this course. Once again, you can't see anything just because it hasn't been released yet. But yes, you do need to complete them. Yes, they are part of your grade, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But yes, they will appear here. Checklists are here just to help keep you organized. So if you can see here, there's 2 items right off the bat. If you just click and then hit save and then go about and do something else, this will save your progress just to show you what you've done, maybe what you still need to go. And then the checklist corresponds with our calendar function, and it links everything right in. So it'll link everything into this calendar here as we go along, okay? These are old dates just because it's an older course, but everything will be here as we go through, okay? Now going into how the assignments are broken down and how your grades are broken down, I'm going to switch back to teacher view here for a minute. If we go into assignments, you'll see it's here. But if we go into grades, which you'll be able to access as well, and we go to managing grades, this is how your grades are broken down. So your discussion posts make up 10% of your overall grade for the course. Each unit from unit 1 to 4 is 15% of your overall grade. So 15% for unit 1, for unit 2, and so on. And then your culminating assignment is 30% of that final grade. Just to be transparent, that's how that will look there. As we go through, things will be added, things will go, the checklist will always be updated. But let's go to our announcements just so you can see what this first announcement will look like. Each week we'll have a little theme with it. This week we're just doing a general hello, so there'll be a little meme up top just to help you know which week we're on. It's a little visual there. So welcome to HIP. Hopefully you saw my introductory video all about me, just so you get to know me a little bit better. So there will be, as I said, daily posts, so you do need to check in daily to see what's going on. Some days things will be repeated. You'll see this when we get to it. Within the daily posts, there will be hyperlinks to instructions or materials, similar to these links here, and the link above for this video. In the nav bar, you'll notice a checklist and calendar option, which we just went over. Please, please, please use this to keep yourself organized. This also helps avoid you sending me the emails of like, hey, Miss B, what should I be working on? I'm going to be asking you, first of all, have you used your checklist? And then my response will vary after what your response is. So every so often within the daily posts like this, you'll see a secret code word. And this is placed into the announcement. If you emailed me this code word, it helps you with your engagement grade for the course. So just sending me an email, so the code, it might say secret code word for today is grapes. And then if you go send me an email through that Brightspace email saying grapes, it helps with your overall engagement. Just it shows me that you're actually following along. So getting into the introductory items for this course, there's a get to know you quiz. You can click here and it'll take you to the quiz. It's short, easy, straight to the point. It's going to show the teacher version here because I'm in teacher view. It's 17 questions long. Answer it to the best of your ability. And then a really easy introductory Brightspace assignment. So every day the posts will look similar to this with the what are we working on, and then following it up with the due dates. So get to know you quiz is also linked here. It's due Friday, September 13th at midnight. Brightspace test assignment, super easy. Friday, September 6th at midnight. You're uploading a photo. Total easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? So hopefully this was a good little introductory to the course. As you can see, I'm still building and working on things. We have an Arthur themed week there. But hopefully this shows you just quickly what we're working on, what everything's all about. And as always, I'm available. I'm here not to make your life hard. I'm here to make you successful and get you the credit, right? So let's work together and get through this semester successfully. And hopefully this is a good first slow introduction for you.